NASA says city killer asteroid now has 3.1% chance of hitting Earth. I'm a deep-sea oil driller, so if anyone has any connections at NASA, just send them my way. Me and my crew will handle this. We are getting there. Anyone want to put bets on which city? UST's engineering director resigns. This is not the mission I came to serve. People think Elon is a genius and good leader BC of his wealth. I cannot fathom that level of short-sightedness. I wish these people would stubbornly do their job as Congress laid out and tell POTUS and Musk to go, at #$ themselves, rather than resigning and letting the people they're supposedly protesting appoint some horrible replacement. Google Maps now shows the Gulf of America. Here in Canada it says Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, today. Gulf of America LMFAO, people would have absolutely tore Biden a new asshole if he dared tried some shit like that. If you're located outside the US, it shows Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, and when you zoom out it goes Gulf of Mexico. Donald will never notice. Trump fires National Archives Director Colleen Shogan. This is revenge for the National Archives holding him to account for all those documents he stole and kept in his bathroom at Mar-a-Lago. So petty. And soon they'll start the book bonfires. I really can't get my head around how the president has this amount of power to fire everyone and anyone he wants without checks and balances or pushbacks. Trump and Musk are fucking up everything. I can't believe Americans could be so fucking dumb to vote Trump. RIP Firefox. Well, at least there are other Firefox-based browsers. They aren't perfect, but at least they exist. Did you guys read the blog post? They changed it because the legal definition of sell your data is broad enough to include things that aren't actually selling your data. Programmers' gambling addiction. There's specific math to it where you can't easily do the high/lower thing, but yeah, you're right. Is it a specific number? I thought it just had to be lower than the last guess. Scarlett Johansson calls for deepfake ban after AI video goes viral. This is all going to get worse and worse. The latest open source video model has hundreds of data sets of celebs available to use. Even if the big platforms ban it, it's all already out there. How can we know that it's really Scarlett Johansson calling for a deepfake ban and not just an even more convincing AI deepfake Scarlett Johansson calling for a deepfake ban? Cat's already out of the bag. It's not going to go back in. Even if they get corporations to stop, there's plenty of open source stuff that either won't be subjected to legislation or will just not care. I bet if people started making AI videos of these politicians doing shady shit, it would get banned within a week. Elon's sword. Randomly spawn unmonitored child processes. 5. Claim every other sort is O, and \2, while you are O, log, n, but in reality being O, and \3. You forgot to print out 14 flags and call anyone who criticizes your work a pedophile. Everybody is looking at their phones, says man freed after 30 years in prison. Man, shame on that prosecutor. New DNA evidence reveals that he was, in fact, falsely convicted. Yet the prosecutor still states that they are going to attempt to appeal the decision. Fucking sad. Admit you were wrong with the technology at the time and let the man live. You already stole 30 years from him. Unreal. He was also quoted as saying, "Dear fellas, I can't believe how fast things move on the outside. I saw an automobile once when I was a kid, but now they're everywhere. The world went and got itself in a big damn hurry." So the fact he stayed 30 years in prison for a crime he did not commit, we don't care, right? After trying like 10 languages. Don't blame you, Bedrock is weird. I hated Java. Then I got hired at a company whose server side is written entirely in Python. Now I miss Java. Shame on all of you, obviously everything needs to be rewritten in Rust. Doge will use AI to assess the responses from federal workers who were told to justify their jobs via email. Translation: we ain't even gonna read this shit. Not long ago people were laughing at the EU's AI Act. This is one of the reasons every country needs such regulations. If an AI holds no agency, then who is responsible? Elon Musk is one of the stupidest fucking people on the planet. B2 Spirit and Peregrine Falcon. For a fair comparison, I think the Peregrine Falcon needs to open the bomb hatch. Yo, that bird is huge. Millions of years of evolution to develop such a small radar cross-section, it's why falcons are such effective hunters. Hundreds fired at Aviation Safety Agency, union says. Make the TV show Air Crash Investigation great again. Makes sense. Air travel has been too safe the last few decades. For the first time ever in my entire life I'm not 100% comfortable flying. Sounds like the aviation industry needs to strike. The whole industry is being ruined by Elon and Trump. Get used to air disasters being as commonplace as car crashes. United Health is sick of everyone complaining about its claim denials. Maybe approve more claims then. I don't know, ______/. Maybe instead of spending money to defend their image through threats and intimidation they could repair it by spending money on approving insurance claims that people need. Not advocating for violence/murder, but I don't really feel bad about corrupt rich people going away. Ideally though they just have all assets stripped away and forced to live like the people they abuse. Man. Read the article. They refused a third-party audit of their denials. Looks hella guilty. Abolish this company. Bunch of ghouls. Like and subscribe.